They hate, it seems, everything. I wrote a book years ago, Surrounded by Idiots, 50 Things Liberals Love to Hate. 2 books that I put together over the span of a number of years. Never do it again. Writing a book is a beating. But 50 Things Liberals Love to Hate was a playful, fun-filled way, and I'm proud of that book. It's funny. There's 50 chapters, 50 things that liberals dislike. Tracy, bring me in one of the books, because I want to read the 50 things that liberals love to hate. I had so much fun writing this book, but it's true. They seem to hate all the things we love. Law enforcement is right at the top of the list. I'm absolutely devastated to watch The Five yesterday and see Jessica Tarloff go off after ICE agents saying they ought to be humiliated and embarrassed and, I guess, doxxed and identified. You want to know the latest drama for the Democrats, the latest thing they're upset about? ICE law enforcement agents wearing masks. You want to know why ICE agents wear masks? Because the left wants to go after them, identify them, assault them. I saw Jessica Tarloff yesterday. I get that I disagree with her on everything. And I appreciate, that they seem to like her. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. Let me play this clip. And thankfully, Greg Gutfeld and Jesse Waters and Dana Perino quickly sort of shut her down when she was going off on ICE agents wearing masks.
When you look at the statistics of who they're actually arresting, you know that they're wearing masks because they're not making good on the promises that they made to the American people of arresting criminals. 70% of the people...
They're wearing masks because they're embarrassed? Is that what you're saying, Jessica?
Yeah, I do think that they're
How do you
embarrassed.
know that? How do you know that?
Well, I would be, if I was
That's
the
mind
ICE
reading,
agent...
and it's absurd.
You have
It's
no
mind
evidence.
reading, and it's absurd.
They should be ashamed of what they're doing. If you are the ICE agent that's picking up a 17-year-old kid on the way to volleyball practice who's been here since he was 5 in Massachusetts, or there was a Missouri woman who's been here for 20 years, mother of 3, going to a routine check-in that's being arrested, and you know what they're doing? They're trying to satisfy Stephen Miller. The conservative Washington Examiner, a conservative paper, has this quote out of a private meeting where Stephen Miller is screaming at agents, what do you mean you're going after criminals? Why aren't you at Home Depot? Why aren't you at 7-Eleven? They want to pick up everybody who is here illegally, which is not what he campaigned on. He said we're going to get the bad hombres and the criminals out of here. So yes, I think if you are showing up to detain a 17-year-old, that you should be wearing a mask and you should be embarrassed of what you're doing.
And incidentally, Dana later corrected her on the 17-year-old. They always find these isolated cases. And of course, she completely mischaracterized the 17-year-old. And incidentally, Jessica completely seems oblivious to the fact that they are illegal immigrants. This is the part that we can't get through their thick skulls. And when ICE agents are trying to round them up and deport them, angry, violent progressives are trying to stop them. Of course they've got masks on. They don't want to be identified. They don't want their families to be killed. My gosh, how many millions of dollars are in the Luigi Mangione Legal Defense Fund from these lunatics who are on the side of evil? And incidentally, good news out of Massachusetts, of all places. You got this screwball mayor of Boston who does the same thing, calling ICE law enforcement. These are cops. This is law enforcement. They're the good guys. And as usual, the left is on the side of the bad guys and opposed to the good guys. These ICE agents are brave. They are in dangerous situations, and they are upholding the law of the land. And I guarantee you, Jessica Tarloff never complained about all the Antifa demonstrators who wear their stupid black masks and their goggles and their helmets. But check out the U.S. prosecutor in Massachusetts, because you got the mayor there, Michelle Wu or whatever her name is, babbling about how awful it is that ICE is rounding up illegals and they're stormtroopers and they're fascists and they're wearing masks. Check out U.S. prosecutor in Massachusetts, Leah Foley.
referring to federal agents as, quote, secret police is offensive. There are no secret police. ICE agents, along with other federal law enforcement partners, are making immigration arrests. That is no secret. They are arresting individuals who are here illegally, which is a violation of federal law. Federal agents in marked jackets and vests are masking their faces because people like Mayor Wu have created false narratives about their mission. Federal agents and their children are being threatened, doxxed, and assaulted. That is why they must hide their faces.
I guess Jessica Tarloff, that sweet, lovable liberal on the 5, wants ICE agents and their families doxxed, assaulted, and harassed. Unbelievable. What's the point in identifying them? Oh, we know what the point is. We know what the left is trying to do. Our number is 800-655-MIKE, 800-655-6453. Welcome aboard. We're in the Relief Factor Studios, a busy breaking news Thursday. And yes, tomorrow, Good News Friday day. I don't care. You can make fun of me. Mark can make fun. Everybody can make fun. We're going to just have solid good news, all positive, uplifting stuff tomorrow on the Mike Gallagher Show. Don't miss it. Right now, don't miss your chance to call. Are you upset that the ICE agents are wearing masks? Do you think ICE, as Michelle Yu called them, are the secret police, the Gestapo of the United States of America? Honestly? 800-655-MIKE. Join us. Masks. Yeah, now they're upset at masks. I thought they loved masks. Don't they want everybody in a mask? Vivian in Towners, Illinois. Hey, Vivian, welcome to the Mike Gallagher Show. How are you?
I'm fine. Downers Grove.
Downers
Illinois,
Grove. I've got
wonderful
Towners.
State of Illinois.
Yeah, I've got
Home
Towners,
of,
Illinois on the screen. Sorry about that.
Okay. Yeah, home of Pigster. Oh, goodness, our state. But anyhow, Mike, in regards to Jessica Tarloff being despicable, I agree with you completely. The comment she made regarding the ICE agents, how dare she demand that their masks be removed. These people are putting their lives on the line.
Exactly.
I agree with you 100%.
Exactly. These are brave, courageous men and women of law enforcement. Yes. And not only demand they take their masks off, but claim that they should be embarrassed for upholding the law. This is
horrible.
I know.
It's insanity.
I know.
It's insanity.
Well, that's
And I want to just add one thing.
Sure.
I have called Fox News repeatedly. I love the 5. I'm disheartened that Judge Janine is gone, but I know she's called to a greater duty, and
sure.
I'm happy for her. But I have complained about Jessica on that show forever and ever, and I have said I'm shutting it off. I won't watch it when she's on.
I see that on social media, Vivian, all the time where people make comments about Jessica. I was talking to Mark about this morning. All of us are obviously concerned about ratings and revenue, and we're all for-profit businesses. I can't imagine. Maybe the ratings go up when she's on because people want to see them mix it up. I'd love to know. They know. I can promise you. I could probably get an answer. I know enough people over there that somebody could tell me if the ratings go up when Harold Ford is in the liberal seat or when Jessica is in that seat. And I would think that their numbers are worse when she's there, because I admit, when that music starts at the beginning, it's so funny too. I'm such a stickler. They start that familiar theme music, and for whatever reason, now this is one of the most iconic shows on Fox, and the music is clipped at the beginning. It doesn't start on the right note. Have you ever noticed that? It doesn't start like it's clipped every time. And I guess it's the way the music cut plays, and you would think that some of them would be sticklers and say, well, that doesn't sound good. It's like chopped off at the beginning. Notice that the next time the Fox, the 5 theme music starts, it gets clipped at the very beginning every single time, because I guess they don't have an actual music bed that is complete. It's really strange. But anyhow, when they start that music and they show the 5 of them, and if she's on, I'm like, oh, crap, here we go. My blood pressure is going to go up. She's going to say something infuriating because that's how she rolls. I mean, it's just how she rolls, and it's enormously annoying and disheartening, frankly. I got a copy of my book out. Tracy just brought me in a copy, 50 Things Liberals Love to Hate. Chapter 49, Flag Pins. Let me read the first paragraph of my book, 50 Things Liberals Love to Hate. And every chapter is, NASCAR, the Pilgrims, conservative women, black Republicans. I mean, it's a fun book. I'm very proud of it. And I love what we were able to pull off. And I wrote in chapter 49, let me make a confession. Sometimes when I find myself in a really liberal part of town, you know the parts of town I'm talking about, right? Yoga studios, lots of electric cars around with vegan on board, bumper stickers, that sort of thing. I make sure I'm wearing my American flag lapel pin really conspicuous. It's kind of a silly game I play with myself. I'm baiting them, but for some reason, liberals really hate those pins. That's chapter 49.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.